DJ Spotify Wrapped.
DJ Spotify Wrapped, yeah. It is December 1st, which means Spotify Wrapped and whatever Apple Music calls theirs replay.
Yeah, Apple Music.
They come out, or I don't think you guys ever have to wait for it to come out.
No, we don't have. We have to go and you have to Google Apple Music replay and then you get. It's not inbuilt into the app.
Okay, so us, it's like I woke up this morning and I opened up Spotify and there was a thing right on the main screen that said 2021 Wrapped is here. Clicked on it. It was dope. And this year, actually, since you don't get to see it, let's walk through it a little bit. What's cool about Spotify? See, I thought you guys had something like this.
We do, but it's not like it doesn't appear in your app.
No. So you guys don't even know the full Spotify thing, then, do you? So it's a whole ass story thing that you watch and it tells you and all that. So one of the parts it says certain songs for certain situations. And it's this is the song that would start in your credit scene at the start of your movie. And for me, it was drinking and smoking. So they do little things like that. They give you this aura. And it's all songs that I listen to. Right. Yeah, see? So they give you an aura based on the type of music you listen to. If you don't do it, look up just a Spotify Wrapped thing. It's dope. But they make this little... So this is my aura of the type of music I listen to, because the purple represents hype and the orange represents bold, So they do this long ass thing to go along with the top 5 and the 100, and that's what we're here to talk about. I just took a minute kind of describing.
That's fine. I mean, obviously, I wish Apple Music did some shit like that.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't know until right now when we started talking about it. I thought you guys had your own thing, but let's get to the ones we can talk about and show the people. We're gonna go about our top 5 songs and artists of the year. So do you want to start and?
Yeah, I'll start because, honestly, this is the first year that I wouldn't have been able to predict my top 5. I wouldn't have been able to predict my Apple Music replay. So the thing is with me of being, Hispanic, I do listen to a lot of Spanish music. So I listen to a lot of reggaeton equally as much as I listen to hip hop, rap, and shit like that. Drake, Future, Pop Smoke, Lil Baby, Lil Durk, shit like that. Mm-hmm. But I didn't know I listened to them that much this year. This is the first year where the entire top 5, there's only one person in my top 5 that's an English rapper.
And it's our boy.
And it's our boy Lil Baby. At number 5.
I thought you were Drake in there too.
No, Drake's not even in my top 5. That's how crazy that is. This is the first year that Drake isn't in my top 3.
Damn.
And I'm a big Drake guy. I'm a huge Drake guy.
I don't think so, bro.
I know, I guess not. But my number 1 guy this year, El Conejo Malo, Bad Bunny, which, you know what? That's cool. I think he would have been number 1 regardless.
Yeah.
But what surprised me, I have J Balvin number 2, and Jay Cortez number 3. A big Jay Cortez fan. Big Mike Towers fan. He's number 4, and then Lil Baby at 5. And Drake doesn't come in until number 8.
8. That is despicable.
That is despicable. I apologize, Drake. I'm a big Drake fan, but I guess.
So, Drake has been my number 1 every year that I've had Spotify, which is since sophomore year in high school. Mm-hmm. And it's not even that he's that much higher than every other artist. It's just that he's the default one. He's in there's even a part of the Spotify thing shows you who's in your playlist the most, and Drake's in most of my playlists. Mm-hmm. It's just when you make something to listen to, Drake's gonna be in there.
Hey, Apple Music, I need y'all to step your shit up, man. We need some cool.
Oh, Spotify's hard. I'm gonna show you the whole thing.
I need some.
So Drake, his reign is officially over. So I'm going to start from the bottom because I want the last one to be. Okay. I mean, if you know me at all, you know that this was going to be my number 1 this year. I knew it was going to be my number 1.
I knew it was going to be.
I was worried Drake was still going to win just because I'm every other year. I thought 2 years ago I thought Billie was going to win because I literally listened to her album once a day. Before I went to bed every night, I listened to her album. Yeah. And Drake still won. So I was like, bro, how? Because it's Drake.
Drake's the GOAT.
So number 5 is Polo G, which I'm not surprised by, but I thought, I didn't think he was going to get top 5, but I could see it.
Who did you think, instead of Polo G, who did you see being your...
So my assumed top 5, I had Drake, Durk. I included Lil Baby in my prediction because of the Voice of the Heroes album, but if that wasn't for that, Baby would not be in my top 5. So I guess Baby, Lil Uzi.
It's Lil Uzi Vert.
And I rode with Billie again because she dropped another album, and I listened to it pretty decently. Yeah. I was wrong about most of that. Yeah. So Polo G stuck into the top 5. I really like So Real. Martin and Gina was my number 1 song last year. That was in here. But the So Real off of his new album. And his new album I like I listened to it.
Yeah, his new album's pretty dope.
Pop Smoke was in there at number 4.
Pop Smoke.
I was somewhat surprised by that, but it made sense because 1, he did drop an album, and 2, he's one of those that like I listen to consistently. Like I listen to Element once a day. Like he's just one of those guys in all my playlists again. Number 3 was Lil Baby, so I was right about Lil Baby, and I told you he only snuck in there because Dirk made a collab album with him.
Yeah, see, I listen to a lot of Lil Baby. We'll get to that when we say our top 5 songs. Like I do listen to a lot of Lil Baby.
Right. See, me, it's that like when you look at my actual playlist, Lil Baby's not in there a lot, other than the Voice of the Hero songs. Drake is my number 2, which leaves the guy Lil Durk as my number 1. And the fun fact about Lil Durk, The Voice, is he was in my top 5 last year, I believe, at number 3. Mm-hmm. And I felt his his takeover of his come up on my Spotify since he dropped it's not Side to the Streets. Love Songs for the Streets too.
Love Songs for the Streets.
When he dropped that album, like I always loved Dirk, like he was kind of one of those playlist guys, throw him in there. But it was that album I was like, oh, this is gonna be a guy I listen to a lot now.
Yeah.
And since then it's been true. But speaking of Little Dirk, I'm gonna start with my songs because it is Little Dirk. All of my songs are pretty much Little Dirk.
Yeah.
No Auto Dirk is number 5. Back in Blood is number 4. It was Gibby's number 1, and we both have a theory why they're on it because like we were surprised. Like I love Back in Blood. One, I forgot. I always forget songs released earlier in the year. Yeah. When it comes out this, I'm like, I didn't listen to that much, but I probably did last semester.
Then,
yeah. But it's also because it's short. It's only like 2 minutes, so you can like play it and not even like you don't skip it that often, you know.
Yeah.
Number 3 was Drinking and Smoking, which is why I'm like I listened to that album. I thought Uzi was gonna be on there. Number 2 was And To Be Honest.
Yeah, you do listen to that shit a lot.
I love that's the best song off The Voice, in my opinion. And then number 1, and this I could have guessed this. I don't know if I would have, but I could have.
Yeah, I don't
Hellcats and Trackhawks. Such a great song. It's also the name of our Rocket League team. So when we get on, we play that.
Really?
Like our clan tag, like they have a clan tag, and then when you win, you can make the name. So when we win, it says Hellcats and Trackhawks, and our clan tag is OTF.
Damn.
So it's pretty dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm at 75,000 minutes listened to, which is about 52 days.
Yeah, I was at. So they didn't give me the exact minutes, which kind of sucks, but I was like around I did the math, it was like 53,000 minutes.
Yeah, I'm up there. Oh, one more fun fact about Lil Durk before we get to your top 5. Spotify tells you what percentage of their listeners you're in. So I'm in 0.05%. I did the math. That means I am one of the top 10,000 listeners of Lil Durk on Spotify.
Okay.
Even crazier is we have a friend, Alan Mapack. He's in the top 0.001% of Lil Durk fans, which means he is literally one of the top 200 listeners of Lil Durk on Spotify.
That's crazy.
200. The craziest part is he could damn near be number 1 and not know because that's the smallest number they have for these things.
Oh, really?
0.001 is as small as it gets.
You don't think it would say like you're the number 1?
No. I don't think it would because like I feel like, I don't know. Maybe it could. But I'm saying he's in the top 200.
That'd kind of be a flex. Like
he's in the top 200, which means there's a 0.5% chance he is number 1.
Wow, I like that shit. That's just dope. So see, for me, my top 5 songs are none that you would know. You would only know one of these. I don't know. You would know 2 of these. Right? So the first one is, see, these are all Spanish songs. And see, I know why.
Yeah,
all my
break
songs
it down, break it
so,
down.
because I was really confused. I was like, yo, how the fuck did like Latin just completely take over my fucking Apple Music? Like, obviously I'm a big Latin guy. Like, I love my Latin music. I listen to that shit all the time.
Right.
But like 99% of the time, I'm listening. Like when I work out, it's fucking like rap, hip hop music, shit like that. But over the summer, when I was working like 8 to 10 hours a day, I was working with a lot of like Hispanic people, and this is all. I was always on aux, and that's all I played because obviously, so they could sing and shit too.
Right.
So I think that's where I racked up all of these numbers, right? And so all my top 5 songs, I don't have an English song until number 12.
What's number 12?
Grace by Lil Baby and 42 Dugg. And right after that, it's We Paid.
I thought you said Grease. And Grease, fly you out to Grease.
Oh, yeah.
That's been James' number 1 song 2 years in a row.
Really?
Number 1. Well, go ahead.
Was it number 1 this year, too?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was like, Lily Guess, and I said Jonah, because he's like, oh, yeah, Jonah,
yeah.
And he's like, no, Grease again. And I was like, back to back.
Back to back years. Now, for me, it's Grace, and then We Paid. Yeah, We Paid. I thought We Paid was going to be.
What's your top 5?
So, starting at number 5, it's called La Nota by Manuel Turizo, Raúl Alejandro, and Mike Towers. Fucking love that song. Suave, the remix.
Suave.
That's it. But I'm gonna do. All right, I'm not gonna say
something. Yeah, you can do the whole rap part. That's crazy. Go
but that's a good song. Number 3, my favorite Bad Bunny song of all time, Loca, the remix. That's just a fucking fire song. I love that song. Number 2, Dakiri.
Baby, why?
Dakiri. That's just a classic.
Yeah.
And number 1, honestly, not surprised at all because I love Mike Towers' part on that song. It's called Mírame. That's a great ass song. Mírame los ojos cuando yo te lo está haciendo. Mami, tú me estás. Yeah, I love that shit.
So Latin.
Yeah,
so
I'm telling you.
Latin.
Like honestly, I'm not sure. Like, I look at this list now and I'm like, yeah, I did listen to these songs a lot. I just didn't think it would be a complete land takeover.
All right, now here's something we're gonna do real quick. How much time do we have left in the segment?
We have about a minute.
We're gonna talk about some funny songs in our playlist that we weren't expecting to be in there. I'm gonna go real quick, just like start looking through your playlist. Number 100, barely on the playlist. Good for You by Olivia Rodrigo.
Really?
Yeah, when it in the little bit of time when it first came out and it was just starting to blow up on TikTok, I fucked with it. So I was like, oh, this is wrong. It's like Misery Business. Wow. I fuck with that. But I didn't really listen to it too much. I also listen to female music. It's okay. I'm about it. If you don't listen to any females, I don't fuck with you. I got Ariana Grande, 34 plus 35.
Ariana Grande, come on the island, take a spin on the cyclone.
I Miss You. Let's see. There was another funny one. Oh, in my top 10 is Need to Know by Doja Cat.
Really? Wow.
Or not Need to Know, Streets.
I'm looking at my list. Obviously, a mix of Spanish and English. There's nothing in here that really surprises me.
Oh, you guys also don't have this.
What is that?
Hey, this is Dua Lipa. Thank you for listening to my music and getting me on this year.